But if you're somebody who clicked on this video, then this is your sign. And honestly, I really do think that this message is really good for anybody to hear. I'm not gonna lie, this video is a little bit out of my comfort zone just because I don't really do videos like this, but I really wanted to do it. And I'm hoping that it's helpful for somebody who's watching. If there is something in your heart that keeps popping up over and over again, you're meant to be here to fulfill that. And I'm talking about those dreams and goals that you just can't shake off. If something popped into your head when I was saying that, then keep that in mind while we go through the rest of this video. Now, these dreams are placed in your heart for a reason, and they didn't just come out of nowhere. And the moment that you go and play small and you gaslight yourself like, oh, this dream isn't meant for me, or oh, it's too hard to do, or people are gonna judge me, and the moment that you go off a different path than what you feel is called to your heart, then you're going to be walking on a path that's gonna bring you misery. And if you haven't already, I want you to take a chance on yourself and for you to go and try that journey and that path. And I want you to be fearless in the pursuit that sets your soul on fire. I mean, if you look around the people around you, the majority of them do not have the same goals and dreams that you do. You have some people who want to be doctors, other people who want to be astronauts, and there's some people who want to create a business that empowers people. Everyone has different dreams. Those dreams are serving different purposes. So if you have a dream, you should go pursue it because God specifically put that dream specifically to you. There's some of you that are watching this video who already have taken some of the steps to go and work towards that dream, but there's also some of you guys who just haven't even thought about going that path. And I'm gonna be fully honest with you guys, it's not as easy as it sounds. Like, a lot of us have limiting beliefs that limit us from going to that direction. This could be the fear of failure or the fear of being judged by like others. I think the hardest part when it comes to anything in life is just starting. I hope you have the courage to be able to take that first step, even if it's really scary, because I promise you, once you start actually working towards your goals, it's going to be so much easier, okay? And you're gonna start going into the flow of things. Now, there are some of you that are watching this video that have already taken that step and that are working towards that goal. But maybe it's been a couple months, or you keep working towards this goal and it's just like not working out no matter what you're trying or doing. But you honestly have to trust the process. And I'm gonna give you guys a whole analogy in a second. Before I do, I wanna let you guys know that there are so many successful people around us in today's world that you can look up to that have failed multiple times, but here they are now, super successful. I know somebody personally who really wants to become a doctor, and she is such an amazing person. She is super smart, hardworking, like she has all the characteristics for a doctor. She took the MCAT multiple times, and she took gap years as well. And after taking the MCAT so many times and applying over and over again, she finally made it to medical school, and now she's a doctor. But if she had quit the first time or the second time she didn't get into medical school, she wouldn't be where she is now. I want to give you guys like a painting analogy, especially since I'm super into art, as you can see. I want to say February from last year, I got back into painting. I was someone who absolutely loved art, loved painting. I told everyone when I was little that I'm gonna be like this famous little artist, and I genuinely believe, guys, this is a whole thing. It had been years since I painted, and I got back into it last year. I remember I was scrolling on Pinterest and I had seen like this window image on there, and I really wanted to recreate it. So I went ahead, I bought paints, I bought a canvas, and I decided to give it a shot. Now, I will say my first attempt was actually horrible. I had to restart the whole thing and get a new canvas. But I remember I got this second canvas and I decided to give it another go at repainting the picture. In the beginning, the picture looked so bad, okay? But it looked nothing like the photo, and it just looked like a kid tried to paint on the canvas and it just didn't work out. I didn't have a single clue of what I was doing. But for some reason, I just kept telling myself, like, just keep going. Like, just trust the process. Like, I got this. Like, it's not, like, I can do this. Because I think deep inside, I knew I had the skills and I had the ability to do it if I just kept persisting and going. And this also brings another point to what I was saying earlier. When you have these dreams placed in your heart, they're not placed randomly. They're placed because, well, number one, you were the one who was destined to complete it. And number two, it's because you were able to do it. You were able to achieve it. Anyways, going back to painting, I kept going, and there were some points where it actually started looking like the picture, and I could see the vision, okay? I had this picture of what I wanted the end goal to be, and it's like while I was painting, I could see parts of it come to life. As I continued painting, things just started to kind of look a little weird again, and I was getting very upset because I was like, oh shoot, like I ruined the painting. Like it looked like it was coming together, but then I added some other stuff and now it looks like it's falling apart and it looks like I'm back to square one. But that's the thing with artwork, is when you're creating, there's a lot of moments where you just have to honestly scream and just be like, just trust the process. And I just had multiple moments with that, but I just kept telling myself, trust the process, trust the process. You literally don't understand as an artist how many times you keep telling yourself to trust the process when painting, because genuinely you have to. Even though there was lots of times where I was kind of frustrated with the painting, I was really enjoying the process itself. And after all my hard work and hours later, I finally came up with this painting over here. This painting over here is one of my favorites, and it led me back to the path of painting and art itself. I am super grateful for it, because if I didn't continue with this painting and I didn't come out with the end result, I wouldn't be the art fanatic that I am now. It led me back to the kid in me that used to love painting and art. But this exact painting analogy can be applied when it comes to your dreams and goals. You start off with a fresh canvas and you have nothing on there, but you have to trust yourself that with hard work and dedication that you will get your end result and your end artwork. And there's gonna be times where it feels like you're not getting any work done and it's like you're not moving towards what you want, but you have to keep trusting the process, and that's what I want you to keep doing. And guys, I don't think you understand when I say that we need your dreams, okay? We need you as a person to follow them, because you offer something specifically for that other people wouldn't be able to do, which is why you were chosen for that. Imagine if Albert Einstein didn't follow his passions. Where would we be today? Also, did you guys know that he didn't learn to speak till he was 4 years old, and he was actually considered a slow learner? But if he didn't pursue his curiosity, we literally wouldn't be here today with the knowledge that we do have about the science world. Or look at Oprah. You guys, she was fired as her first job as like a news anchor, and she was told that she was unfit for television, and now she's one of the most successful people in the little entertainment industry. I just thought of a really good one. You guys know the Harry Potter series? And do you guys know the author? She was a single mom, you guys, working her butt off, and she got rejected by 12 publishing agencies, okay? Do you know what it means to get rejected 12 times for your book? But she finally found someone who took the chance, and here she is. And you guys, the Harry Potter series, okay, I might be a little biased, but it's one of the best out there. And we have all these movies that everybody loves and all these books and this whole fandom. But like imagine she stopped after that 12th publisher rejected her, and she's like, oh, this dream isn't for me. The universe obviously isn't working in my favor. And that's literally what could possibly be happening to you. You just keep going and you keep trusting, it's gonna happen, okay? But if you don't and you just quit, then, oh well, you're never gonna find, it's not gonna happen because you quit. If you feel something so passionately and your soul is calling for yourself to do it, it's gonna work out no matter what, as long as you trust yourself and you keep going. And honestly, you really don't have to trust yourself. As long as you just put in the effort and the dedication and the time and the whatever, it's gonna happen. You obviously need to be a little bit delusional though and have a little bit of trust, but like you don't have to have complete trust in yourself. I'm begging for anybody who's watching this, please, please, for the love of the planet, for the love of your soul, please chase your dreams and keep fighting. And listen, I get it. You know what? There's some people out there that are just not gonna be able to understand the level that you're at, okay? But it's because they're meant for something else, or maybe they just don't believe that you could do that because they don't believe in themselves and they're projecting. If you told me, hey Tasneem, you have the capabilities to become an astronaut, okay? If you just put in the work, you can become an astronaut. But do you personally want to become an astronaut? And I would look at you and I'd kind of give you the side eye, because personally me, listen, I love astronauts, but it's just not for me personally, because I never imagined myself going to outer space. I don't want to put in the years and effort to becoming an astronaut because of that. I don't have this passion or this curiosity about like doing that. You could take somebody else who, ever since they were a little kid, all they ever wanted to do was go into space and explore and learn new things. But you see how we all have different likes and preferences of like what we want to do in our life? I know I keep repeating this multiple times, but I think it just shows that this is literally a dream that's specifically meant for you for a reason. We need more doctors. So if you want to become a doctor, we need more doctors. If you want to become an actor, we need more actors and representation and people to create art, because you know what? At the end of of the day, you guys, art keeps us alive as humanity. You want to become an engineer, please do. We need engineers in this, like, we literally need everything. We need everything, but we need people to go ahead and chase their dream. But yeah, that's my little rant, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. You take anything away from this video, chase your dreams no matter what. Even if things are not progressing, I promise you, you're planting the seeds, okay? You're planting the seeds with your actions. Just take the actions and believe in yourself and do it. Please, for the love of God. I love you guys. Bye.